Have you ever been in this situation when somebody's gonna take your photo and they say cheese? You do exactly that and you feel you look this way, but then when you see the photo, you look this way. I'm gonna show you some mistakes that you might be making with your facial expressions and how to fix them. Resting bee face. It's that face that it seems like you're annoyed, but you actually are not annoyed and you don't know why people think you are. The problem is exactly that you're not showing your real feelings and the real you. What you need to do is to be a little bit more aware of your muscles. You're gonna take a deep breath. Let's do it together. In, out. This is gonna relax your face muscles automatically. And then you're gonna engage your eye muscles just a little bit. Imagine that it's a foggy day and you're trying to look for something. Look at the before, where I don't really have any real expression, and the after, where my portrait is way more engaged. This specific exercise you need to practice. The best way is to be in your bathroom, try to figure out how it looks, remember how your muscles feel, so then you can replicate the same expression again. Crazy eyes. This reminds me to this meme that is like the crazy person, right? And this is very common, especially when you think you're gonna have your eyes closed in photos. And this is a very common thing to happen. Some people just experience this all the time and they're scared that their eyes are gonna be closed, so they exaggerate the gesture. A way that you can fix this and you can also feel more comfortable is to start taking your photos in live mode. You're just gonna click here for live mode, and then when you're taking your photo, in case that your eyes are closed, you have the possibility to go a little bit back or a little bit forward where you actually open your eyes. This will give you more comfort in your expressions at the end. Before we continue with this video, I want to share with you this amazing tool, and it's the I'm Not Photogenic and How to Fix It workshop. You can find your angle, learn about photography, and show the best you. This is our best-selling workshop, and I'm gonna leave you the link in the description box. My eyes disappear when I smile. So when we laugh, they can get very small, especially if you have small eyes. So how can we fix this? This means that you might be smiling too hard. And yeah, I would really recommend that you smile and have fun in photos. And if they look a little bit small, it's fine because it looks very genuine. And I'm gonna show you a little description of smiles at the end of this video. But also, if you're taking a portrait for your social media or something like that, you probably want your eyes open. So if you're in this specific case where your smile, it's a little bit more control, separate your tongue from the roof of your mouth. This is gonna make your cheeks a little bit down so the smile is not as pronounced. If not, with just a little bit of practice, you might see how far can you really go with your smile, and as soon as you have the feeling, again, you can replicate it. But this can be something that can keep you in track, especially for those portrait photos per se. Not a more natural, crazy look, more something that you just want to look like nice and smiling. Last week, we had a video about outfit for falls in your photos. It's super cool with a lot of cool tips. So I want to recommend it to you to watch after this video, and I'm going to leave the link here in the video and below as well. So you can keep taking amazing photos. Lost eyes. It's very common that we don't know where to look. So normally when we want an engaged portrait, we're gonna look completely in front of the camera. But if we want a little bit more of a natural look, we can look away. The problem is that we might have too much white space on our eyes, and this make one eye look a little bit smaller than the other one, and it's also not as flattering. The best way that you know which expression and position to make is to follow your nose. I know it's a little bit crazy, but it does work. So wherever you're looking, either right or left, instead of moving your eyes, move your face and look exactly where your nose is pointing. Look at the difference. Here it looks a little bit weird with so much white space, but in this one it looks way more engaged and like way more romantic. It's just a better portrait overall, even though that it's such a small detail. The worry or angry look. The solution for this look, it's one that I gave you before, but I wanted to touch bases on this because this is a very common mistake. People start looking worried because they are stressed for being in front of the camera. What you really need to do once again is to breathe in and breathe out and really make your full-on face relax. So then you can start reconstructing your expressions, either with a smile, with a squint. You can be way more conscious about your muscles. So if you have a worry look, just think about your forehead, breathe, and try to relax that muscle. This is a technique that we use when we're practicing yoga, and we breathe in and out and try to take away the tension from one muscle. And as soon as you're aware of that muscle, things become easier. Again, this takes practice, but just be aware that this look is gonna make you look uncomfortable instead of having a nice and confident portrait. Lighting round. Expressions that you can make in your photos, and what do they mean? So this smile, when you cannot really see your eyes completely, it's more that kind of a laugh that you just can't stop laughing. This might be great for your social media, but maybe not as good for a profile photo. Then we have the timid smile, when it's just a little movement on your mouth. This kind of smile makes you look a little bit less confident and a little bit shy. So if you're looking for that look, that's great. You can use this expression. If not, skip it. And this is more of a controlled smile. You look great in a portrait, it's great for a profile photo, but it doesn't give you the natural look. So now that you know what it means, use them wisely. Now I'm gonna give you the link to this video where I decompose the way that I take a photo. We go step by step so you can recreate the perfect fall photo. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want more tips about photography, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll talk about fashion, photography, editing, everything that you need for the perfect photo. Remember, you're beautiful and special. See you next time.